What's up everyone? So I've been wanting to make this video for a little while to show you some tricks that go beyond just using software or effects plugins. So here are 3 little camera tricks that'll make your videos way more interesting before even leaving your camera. Hey, have you seen my new getup?
No, what's it look like?
Check it out. There were 3 camera tricks there. Did you catch them? The first was the Wit Pen, then the clothes change, and finally the Vertigo effect. And now I'm going to show you how I made them. So the first trick you saw was called the Wit Pen. The pan from the studio to the kitchen. The key to a good Wit Pen is to do most of it in camera. And the trick is really getting 2 shots, one where you're panning in and the other where you're panning out, both in the same direction and roughly the same speed. So in our example, we pan out of the studio to the right into a shot of me in the kitchen, also panning to the right. To do this properly, you really have to make sure that your pans are in the same direction and roughly at the same speed. So I'm using Filmora to edit this. If you want a really simple editing solution, you can try Filmora free by clicking on the link above. So I'm going to take my 2 shots with the Wit Pan transitions, put them onto the timeline, back to back. The first cut I make is going to be on the transition out of the first shot, somewhere in the middle of the whipping motion. Maybe around there. And with the second shot, I want the transition and the cut to start right around the time that the movement's happening. Let's see what that looks like. There you have it. So the next trick, called the clothes change effect, just requires a bit of careful planning. For this one, you'll need to take 2 shots. One with one outfit and one with another. Have the camera sit on the tripod for both shots, and then record the snapping of the finger twice, like so. The camera should sit still on a tripod for both shots. Make sure there's nothing in the background that changes. Let me show you how to do this in Filmora. Let's get to it. Alright, so to get the clothes change effect to work really well, I'm going to use Filmora and listen really carefully to the audio. I'm going to put the 2 shots, one with one wardrobe and one with the other, right next to each other on the timeline. And I'm going to detach the audio for each. So the trick of this is to only have the audio from one of the shots where the snap happens. I'm going to use the audio from the second shot where I'm wearing the new wardrobe and remove the audio from the first shot. And what I want to do with my cut is cut right at the moment where in the middle of the finger snapping on both shots. So I'm going to line them up. I'm going to find the spot where the first snap happens. It's probably somewhere around there. And then find the spot where the second snap happens. Probably somewhere around there. Let's see what that looks like. Bam. Just like that. So luckily this cut worked. I didn't have to do any further edits. But in case it doesn't work for you, or like you're getting multiple snap sounds, just make sure on the timeline that you remove the snapping sound from one audio track and leave it from another. Whether that's the first sound you use or the second sound you use, it'll work the best that way. This final camera trick has many names, including the Vertigo effect, the push-pull, and the dolly zoom. It makes the video background move while the subject stays still. You may recognize this trick from big Hollywood films like Jaws or Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. So to make this trick work, we use the camera slider on a tripod, placed right close to the subject. And then as we move the slider back, we zoomed forward in on the subject. So you don't really need a camera slider or a dolly to pull this off. All you really need is a camera that can zoom and some way to move smoothly forward and away from your subject. If using a subject in the foreground, try to keep the subject at relatively the same size as you dolly in or out. Hope you found this camera tutorial useful. These tricks may take a bit of practice, but once you got them, your videos will be way more creative and impactful. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos right here. That's it from me. I'm George from Filmora, and we're here to empower your inner video creator. See you next time.